PussNekk Cl TV. Nobody better than nobody pray we on a MTV. PussNekk Cl TV.
PussNekk Cl TV.
Big news! We've just launched our new manifesto. So I thought I'd take just 60 seconds to run through as many of the policies as I can. Okay, 60 seconds starting now. 26 billion for our NHS, recruiting the doctors and nurses we need, 1 million new affordable homes to rent or buy with the biggest council house building programme in decades. We'll give you the final say on Brexit within 6 months. We'll end NHS privatisation, bring down waiting lists and put patients first. We'll scrap university tuition fees, kickstart a green industrial revolution to tackle the climate emergency and create hundreds of thousands of new green jobs of the future. We'll build a national care service with free personal care for over 65s, the fastest fibre optic broadband free for all, a Sure Start centre in every community. We'll protect the pension triple lock, protect the free bus pass, protect the winter fuel payment and protect the over 75s free TV licence. A real living wage of at least £10 per hour for all workers, boosting the pay of 7.5 million people, introduce a national education service, making world-class education available throughout people's lives, more money for schools, reduce class sizes and have public ownership of water, energy and Royal Mail. We'll double the spend on children's mental health and have a counsellor in every school to take railways into public ownership. Okay, my time's up, but that's only 60 seconds worth. There's 104 pages in here. A fully costed plan to transform Britain after almost a decade of cuts and neglect under Tories and Lib Dems. Take a look and decide for yourself. Boris Johnson's Tories, bankrolled by billionaires, or Labour on your side, offering real change for the many, not just the few. Take care. See you soon.
PussNekk Cl TV.
I mean, one thing I tell American people who are like, you really like the NHS? Because Fox News and CNN told us that it's a mess. And I'm like, I'm crazy about it. I think one way that I could be useful to British voters is they could imagine me as sort of a ghost of Christmas future, as someone who has experienced a private healthcare system in the United States, but who has also experienced the wonderful NHS here, which even in its underfunded state is still so vastly superior. You don't want what I grew up with. 17 years ago, I was in a car accident and I got badly hurt and I had to have some surgeries. Under the American private healthcare system, my insurance company, when I started to generate big bills because I'd been in a car accident, they just dropped me. And I became responsible for tens of thousands of dollars in bills. And that was terrifying at the age of 25. Then I came over here about 5 years ago with a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old and my wife was pregnant with our son Henry. And a little before Henry's first birthday, he got sick. And we found out that it was a brain tumor. And a very bad one. And the NHS took extraordinary care of him. We didn't get the outcome that we wanted. His cancer progressed and he died. But throughout the 21 months that he was under the care of the NHS, the care that he received and that our family received was truly unbelievable. As far as I can tell, the NHS is basically the pinnacle of human achievement. If we leave the EU under the terms of Boris Johnson's disastrous Brexit deal, then the NHS is going to be on the table. Donald Trump is going to give it to Donald Trump Jr. and Eric and Ivanka, and they're going to divvy it up and sell it to private pharmaceutical companies, and the NHS as we know it will be gone. That's a massive reason I support Labour. And I support Labour enthusiastically and proudly. I don't view it as a choice between Tories and Labour. I view it as a choice. I mean, the real choice in this election, the two sides, are the billionaires, the millionaires who work for billionaires, and newspaper owners, like what, 4 of them? That's one side. And the other side is the rest of us, the people who use the NHS and depend on it. The disabled kid whose parents aren't wealthy and depends on social care. Okay? That's who this election is about.
PussNekk Cl TV.